So my dad came back from China a few weeks ago, and look at what he got me! It's Morandi gel pens, oh my god. I was like, hey dad, can you give me some Morandi gel pens? And he came back with an entire box. He also then proceeded to go back to China the next week. What is going on, guys? Okay, here's the plan for today though. I drew it on the back of my biology book. This is gonna be a detail by my friend Unox. It ends 30th of April, but unfortunately I procrastinate everything, so it's probably going to be over by the time I post it. Okay, so this is Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs. Then I was thinking this could be like Oda. Don't call me Oda Saku. And then this could be Mori or something. These are gel pens, and I would literally explode if I had to color a full drawing with them, so I'm actually going to use my markers for the most part, then I'll probably like add detail with these. First is sketching time though, OMG! It feels like it's been literal months since I've last done chat art, bruh. The digital art got to me, what can I say? It felt great to have an actual pencil in my hand for once though. Kisses my sketchbook. I missed you, baby. Look at how fast I drew Dazai, bruh. And he actually looks kinda good too. That was like 10 minutes. Big flex. Unfortunately though, obviously Mori and Oda in the background gave me problems because what is a Niam video if everything goes smoothly? They gave me big problems. I ended up rubbing them out and drawing them again off camera, but it still looks trash! No, but seriously, how am I supposed to make this work? I feel like we have a really big issue with the composition here. It's way too straight and symmetrical for my liking, but I don't know what to do about that. So obviously we're just gonna restart. Let me just put a restart counter. You'll see. I really didn't want to restart at first, because this plan has been sitting in my biology book for like 2 weeks, bro. I was really looking forward to drawing it, but I didn't notice how trash it was until I started drawing SMH. In the end though, I don't want to spend hours working on something only to hate it, so we're scrapping it. Since I only have A4, I decided to make something focusing on Dazai. Goodbye Mori and Oda. The idea for this one was supposed to be like Dazai opening his chest and his heart is like mechanical. Since Unox's Dazai detail-wise is a doll, I thought that would fit well. Then we have like the bandages flying around and stuff. Very cool. Okay, you might not be able to notice, but I did in fact fine line it. I'll erase the pencil later though. I normally erase all the pencil after I fine line like a normal person, but I don't know why, recently I've been waiting till like the last second to erase it. I'm gonna stop doing that, bro. It saves you the anxiety of your fine lining being trash, but you have to rub out anyway for light colors, and it's really annoying. I might as well just do it at the start SMH. Anyway, not gonna lie, I kinda liked how this was going until I did the hair. Then I did not like it anymore. The brown is so saturated, it's so ugly. I have barely any unsaturated brown, so this is what's so annoying about using markers, bro. I'm too stupid to learn how to mix properly, and I don't have enough colors. I'm gonna blow my money on more markers after this video. Literally all my markers are running out too. Anyway, my drawing looked like absolute crap, so I tried to add some red lighting. I don't know. I think they actually kinda helped a bit, to be honest, but it still looks like trash, so it's just like slightly acceptable trash now. I did the eyes as well, and he just looks so awake. What? Okay, you see, these are mostly base colors, so I was thinking, maybe I can fix it, question mark? I don't really want to restart, you know, but also the anatomy is really trash, and not gonna lie, the face kind of pisses me off too. It's PMO! And Loki, I don't even like the colors, it's so... Yeah, I restarted. Restart counter 2. Wait, actually though, restart counter 3. I did not like this one. It looks really stiff. I can't be bothered to fix it, so we're just restarting. Literally die. Anyways, we are in fact doing a completely new drawing. Same concept with Dazai having his art open because I like it, but we're doing a different pose because the other one was just so awkward, man. Obviously, we're going to have the bandages flying around too, like drawing an actual background. Heh, what the hell is that? Not gonna lie, I drew this so fast, bro. Half an hour total. This is the power of trad art for real. You know, when you get the vibes that it's gonna be a banger drawing, I was getting the vibes even before I did the hand. Anyways, I fine lined it really quick, and guess what? We're actually going to rub out all the fine lining this time. Whoop whoop. I was really paranoid from before, so I only used really light unsaturated browns for his hair. I'll make it darker later. Same thing with the clothes and also the background. I just laid down base colors really lightly because I'm a pussy, I don't know. Then I added this weird ass grey. That is mistake number 1. I do not know why I chose this grey out of the literally 50 shades of grey I have. It's so ugly! I then proceeded to use it in the hair. That is mistake number 2. Also, I put some brown in the hair because it looks sad and depressing. Sigh. When it was time to actually lock in though, I fear I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I made the hair darker because yes, but mistake number 3 is I have no idea where the lighting was coming from. So then it's like, what am I even doing, bro? I should have finished the background before I started everything else, like SMH. I tried to add some details to the hair with Morandi gel pens, but they looked really scratchy and I had no idea why. I kind of kept trying to add more on top to fix it, but it just would like push around the colors underneath and it was just such a mess, man. Whenever I add new colors, because it just like sits on top and pushes everything around. I ended up going over some of it with a marker to cope, and I ignored the problem by procrastinating with literally everything else because like what am I actually supposed to do about that? I decided to take a small break from this because it was PMO. And of course I took a break by doing digital art. Sigh. I'm never going back to old Nyan. I'm so cooked, I literally doodle digitally now. This is my OC Kiyomi and Shuya, by the way. The OCX canon got to me. It's all I ever draw now. I hate how good it is. It really pisses me off. While I was at it, I also tried working on the Dazai art digitally. I basically just traced over my art and did some digital colors, I don't know. Do not fear, however, I am not finishing it digitally. When I was coloring earlier, I didn't know where the hell I wanted my colors to be, and experimenting on chat art is a pretty bad idea if you can't erase it, so I'm kind of just making a plan right now. I usually do something like this before I color actually, but I got lazy and I didn't do one today. Look at where that got me. Not gonna lie though, the plan looks really good. When I compared it to my drawing, I was like, hey, maybe I can actually salvage this. And then I decided to restart anyway because I hate my life. Restart counter 4! I once redrew a drawing 7 times I think, so it's not that bad. JK, I wanna die. I basically just traced over this one though, and wow. Can we get an RP in the chat, guys? But yeah, the sketch isn't that bad. I basically just wanted new paper. And this new paper happens to be watercolor paper. Sorry guys, saying the name makes me tremble. But something is happening to me. Oh no, the watercolors, they're coming out. Nyan is using watercolors willingly. Yeah, my markers happen to be running out, and it's also a low-key a pain in the ass to get the right shade. Digital art has been treating me like a princess with the color wheel, and I can't go back, guys. I've gone too far. I was originally gonna only do the grey shades in watercolor, but I ended up doing basically all the base colors. I was just like, might as well since I already have my watercolors out. Also, I regret to report that my water pot had a hole in it somewhere. I just grabbed some random plastic pot from my mom's drawer, and before I knew it, there was like water all over my table. My table is also messy as hell, and my pens are littered everywhere, so all my pens got wet and it was very annoying. 0 out of 10, never again. On the right side though, I figured out why my Morandi pen sucked before. Basically, this is like marker paper, so it's like weirdly smooth. Pretty sure that literally anything other than markers hates this paper. I also hate this paper. The smoothness is just so... Ugh. I'm never getting marker paper again, chat. Mixed media it is. Or I guess literally like any other paper, because this is watercolor paper, but I'm using markers and gel pens on this thing, bro. Look at how nice the hair turned out though. I have no idea how that happened. Like, I just put down red and blue and it looked good. I feel like that can summarize most of a drawing, to be honest. I still have no idea if the blue was a good idea, but I felt like just red and black would be kind of boring, you know. I want more colors. I thought I'd have to use white acrylic paint or something to lighten up the bandages, but to be honest, I think it looks great just like this. I think the Morandi gel pens really shone in this drawing. Like, I haven't used markers that much at all. Most of it is just watercolor or Morandi gel pens. Yeah, new art era. I really like how the detail on the heart looks though. It's kind of scratchy, but like in a nice way, you know? I could have called it finished here to be honest, but the voices in my head told me to add a white needle and a red thread in acrylic paint. Or is it actually blood? Vsauce boom, we will never know. I could have also called it finished here, but the voices in my head also told me to add a black border. In the end, I cropped it a bit too much, but I can't really do anything about that. Oops. You know what though, I think it doesn't look that bad, especially considering I used watercolors. Sorry guys, I just have beef with watercolors. I'm gonna lick Dazai. I'm sorry. Heh. Smirks. Guess what? We have new merch drop, including OMG acrylic stands and also Dazai prints and this dumbass Dazai's pin. I don't know. There should be a new video about it now, so I'll put a link in the corner. There's also a new website, nyansbasement.shopify.com. Just go watch the video, man. See you there. /for it.